Welcome to our kitchen. Today we prepare ancient Roman milk thistle from the third book of De Re Coquinaria. We start with the ingredients. We need milk thistle, eggs, olive oil, garum, black pepper and cumin. The original recipe calls for cardui. The Latin term includes both cultivated cardoons and wild varieties of thistle, which were also used as food according to Galen and Dioscorides. For this reason, we decided to make this dish with the milk thistle that we found while foraging for wild herbs. Cardoons were widely grown in ancient Rome, according to Pliny and Palladius. Although Pliny seems a little ashamed of his contemporaries' passion for a vegetable that even quadrupeds refuse to eat, he does admit that cardoon cultivation brought farmers good profits. In Spain, for example, a small plot of land with cardoons yielded 6,000 sesterzi a year. And this happened because this vegetable was highly prized on the Roman tables and was eaten every day, preserved in a mixture of vinegar, honey, silphium and cumin, as reported by Pliny. Cardoons appear 3 times in De Re Coquinaria, along with sfondili, which are probably a type of artichoke, and were considered by the Renaissance naturalists to be of the same nature as cardoons. Cardui, along with sponduli or sfondili, also appear in the Edict of Maximum Prices, issued by the Emperor Diocletian, where 5 large cardui cost 10 denarii and 10 sponduli cost 6 denarii. The recipes for cardui in the Roman cookbook are very simple, similar to those described by Galen in De Alimentorum Facultatibus. According to the Greek physician, the raw, fried or boiled thistles were commonly seasoned with ingredients such as garum, vinegar, olive oil and coriander. The author of De Re Coquinaria recommends seasoning cardui only with garum and olive oil, with the addition of pepper and cumin in the recipe we are presenting today, or preparing a more complex sauce with rue, mint, cilantro and fennel, with the addition of pepper, lovage, honey, garum and olive oil. To learn more about food in the antiquity, we recommend our book Ancient Roman Cooking, which includes recipes and information about meals, dishes, food production, agriculture and preservation techniques in ancient Rome. The full translation of De Re Coquinaria is available on our Patreon page, along with several other translations of primary sources and articles on historical food. If you're interested in vegetables in historical cuisine, read our book Early Italian Recipes, Vegetables, Fruit, Herbs and Flowers, which contains recipes from the antiquity to the end of the Renaissance. You'll find the links to our books on historical food in the description below. To support our work, you can also buy us a beer and purchase our merchandise. After removing the spines, we boil the stalks. If they are young and tender, the cooking time is 5 minutes or less. We serve the milk thistle with hard-boiled eggs and dress them with 2 tablespoons of olive oil and garum and 2 pinches of black pepper and cumin. As always, garum is optional. You can replace it with a Southeast Asian fish sauce, colatura di alici, muria or salt. You'll find the links to make garum and muria in the description below. This dish was amazing and very flavorful, with the distinctive Mediterranean aroma of cumin, the heat of pepper, and the sapidity of garum that blended perfectly with the natural complex sweetness of milk thistle. For this preparation, you can use any variety of edible wild thistle or cardoon, as well as artichoke. The eggs are optional, since they are mentioned in the simplest recipe with only garum and oil, and not in this one. However, they are a nice addition to this vegetable dish that would have been served as an appetizer in an ancient Roman banquet, but can also make an excellent vegetarian meal, accompanied by an historical bread such as kuboi, Strepticius artos, or Lixula sabina. You'll find all the links in the description below. If you're interested in ancient foods and flavors, subscribe our channel and consider supporting us on Patreon.